All right, so let's start with the big story that we're tracking on WION at this hour. While scientists across the world are in the race to find a cure for the deadly coronavirus pandemic, Russia claims to be the first nation in the world to have found a vaccine for the coronavirus. Shortly after announcing its achievement, Russia has also said that it has now produced the first batch of its new vaccine so that it can be used. Now, the vaccine against COVID-19, developed by the Gamaleya Scientific Research Institute of Epidemiology and Microbiology based in Moscow. The drug goes by the name Sputnik-V, and this has a clear reference to the first successful satellite of the world. And it's also a reminder that the Russians, or the Soviets as they were known earlier, had beaten the Americans in the race to go to space. Now, developed by Russia, it has two separately injected components, where the second shot of the vaccine is advised to be done exactly 3 weeks after the first injection. Now, the Russian officials have said that the country is capable of producing nearly about 500 million doses of the vaccine over the course of the next 12 months. The President Vladimir Putin has claimed it as a huge victory, but it seems that he's not been able to convince even the medical fraternity within his own nation, let alone people around the world. Now, one of Russia's own leading doctors has quit in a sign of protest against the approval that was given to what still clearly is an untested vaccine. Now, Professor Alexander Chuchulin, a doctor with the Russian Health Ministry, has quit, citing gross violation of medical ethics concerning the Sputnik-V. Now, according to reports, Professor Alexander sought to block the registration of Sputnik-V as a vaccine, but then he was overruled by Vladimir Putin. He says that several medical ethics were flouted by scientists at the Gamaleya Research Center in an effort to rush through the vaccine into production. Now, Professor Alexander has warned that using a vaccine which has not been properly tested could actually increase the spread of the coronavirus. Now, Professor Alexander Chuchulin is not the only doctor in Russia who has raised these concerns. A survey conducted by the Doctors Handbook mobile application shows that a majority of Russian doctors were not comfortable taking a shot of Sputnik-V vaccine. Nearly about 3,000 doctors participated in the survey. And amongst them, 52% said that they were not ready to take the vaccine due to lack of sufficient data, and also its super fast approval that has been given to it. Only about 24.5% of the respondents, that is the doctor respondents, said that they will agree to be given the vaccine. The Russian government claims that the skepticism expressed by several foreign experts is driven by jealousy that it was Russia that came up with this vaccine first. The Health Minister Mikhail Muroshko has rejected the safety concerns that have been raised, and he has stated that these safety concerns are groundless. Although, according to reports, this vaccine was tested only on 76 people, both in terms of patients and also in terms of the placebo that was administered. However, there are scientists in Russia who still fear that the fast regulatory approval from Moscow might actually be putting the national prestige of Russia above the safety of people who would need this vaccine.